What's up, Bison family? It's your girl, Sareyah Rudd here. Today we are at Burr Gymnasium to support Howard University's swim and dive team against Georgetown University. Out here supporting the Bisons with us is Olympic winner Maritza Mclendon, so keep watching to see what you miss at Battle at the Burr. If you weren't in Burr this past Saturday, you miss history being made in the pool. Howard hosted Georgetown University this past weekend in the Battle at the Burr. The meet started around 1:30, and from the very beginning, you could feel the energy coming from the crowd. With the first event being women's diving, we were able to see incredible showings from the competitors, including senior diver Tayana Johnson. How do you feel? What's going through your head when you're diving? Because you just won your dive meet. So congratulations to you. What was going through your head during that whole process?
Definitely get nervous before dives, but I like to take deep breaths, tell myself that I do know what I'm doing, and I've done this before, and I do a little squeeze and release, and then I get up there and go.
And how are you feeling now that you already won?
I feel very amazing right now. I don't want to say I was surprised, but I was, it was exciting.
And what do you think the future HBU swimming will look like?
Oh, we're here to compete. To put it simply, HBCU swimming is growing largely, and I'm so excited to see how our name is getting out there as being the only HBCU swim team. But it's growing, and I know all of our swimmers at Howard are here to really compete and show what we can do as well.
What are you doing with your platform today?
Oh, good question. So when I made the Olympic team in 2004, I became the first Black female to make a U.S. Olympic swim team. So, and then also at that time, 70% of African-American children didn't know how to swim. And as an Olympian and someone who brought home a silver medal, I couldn't believe it, right? And I wanted to say, what else could I do? So I built a water safety platform, not only for kids, but for families. I think it's really important for people to know that, yes, kids may not know how to swim, but there's a lot of our parents that don't know how to swim. There's a lot of generational trauma. They grew up in the age of segregation where they weren't even allowed to go to the pool. So my biggest message is making sure that it's a family activity, and it's something that everybody should learn how to swim. It's a life-saving skill, and every single person, regardless of where you come from, what you look like, you should be learning how to swim. And then for me, swimming became the platform that propelled me to a career that I never imagined I would have, of being an Olympian, getting an opportunity to share my message, share the hardships that I went through, people telling me I shouldn't be swimming because I was one of the few on the pool deck. They would say, why don't you go to the basketball court? Why don't you go to track? I had media pressure. I had parent pressure. A lot of those things, and I'm always candid about, that's life, right? And I share what are some of the things that I did differently? Who are the positive people in my corner? And then just making sure at the end of the day, I want swimming to be a conversation within the Black community, and the education around why it's so important to learn how to swim and actually getting people in the pool. So here we are at Howard University, sold out swim meet, and you see nothing but Black kids and Black college students and families here engaged in the sport of swimming, and it's phenomenal.
Howard was able to take first and second place in the men's 200-yard relay and also got a dub in the men's 200 freestyle relay. With Spotlight Network, I'm Sareyah Rudd. Thank you all for tuning in.